Ministry of Education, Mrs. Chandler Hyacinth, Assistant Chief Education Officer, Dr. Jeffrey Bless, Senior Education Officer for Secondary Schools, Mrs. Nazarene Teets, other officials from the Ministry of Education, Principal of the Dominica Grammar School, Ms. Alicia Jean-Jacques, principals of other secondary schools, DGS PTA President, and other members of the executive, past students and benefactors, special invited guests, well-wishers, staff of the DGS, parents, the media, class of 2019, congratulations to all of you. Quite a few nice things were highlighted in my biography just presented to you. However, while I am pleased with my accomplishments thus far, I must say to you that I am very much still a work in progress with so much yet to accomplish. Let me say that it gives me immense pleasure to be here at my alma mater featuring as the main speaker at your graduation ceremony. My late father, Ferdinand Frampton, an old boy of the Dominica Grammar School, must be looking down from heaven with a broad smile on his face. My father began the family tradition of ensuring that his children and stepchildren receive their secondary education at this school. A school revered for its production of many great scholars, the provision of an all-rounded, sound education, as well as its sports accolades and extracurricular activities. Some of you here may know my brother, Stephen Frampton, who actually sits in the audience, who served as deputy principal at the DGS for several years. I should also make special mention of my older brother, Bernard Frampton, who holds a PhD in communications. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of my father and all my siblings who walked the corridors and sat on the benches of this school, I wish to use this opportunity today to extend gratitude to all who contributed to the solid foundation laid in helping us achieve great success in our respective fields. We salute you, Dominica Grammar School. Graduates, it is not by chance that I am here today to address you. And I sincerely hope that at the end of my address, I would have provided some guidance to you in understanding why your beautiful fireworks need to start lighting up the skies beginning today and not later. I will attempt to do this by sharing part of my story with you on my journey to personal development through advanced education. I graduated from the Dominica Grammar School in 1991, following which I went on to the Clifton Dupini Community College, the CDCC, which is what it was called at the time. After graduating from the CDCC, the fireworks were lit, and I was eager to continue my education. I was sure that I could make it work, and so I immediately began inquiring about cost-effective colleges and universities to which I could apply. I settled for the City University of New York, applied, and got accepted at one of their colleges. I was young and determined, but at the time, I didn't give much thought to a few things. For example, where I would have to stay, that I wanted to further my education. In my mind, it was as simple as getting a student loan to get me started. And I was sure that some family friend would provide me with housing while I went to school. I would get a job and life would be a dream. Not so easy, Vidina. A rude awakening was coming and I wasn't quite ready for it. So my first step, of course, would be obtaining funding. Unknown to me at the time, to get a student loan at the aid bank, there was a particular requirement that I was not aware of. I am not sure if this is still the requirement today, but I was advised, disappointingly so, by the loans officer. Can you all guess what happened to me? Can you? I'm coming to it. The loans officer told me that I needed someone to co-sign and commit to paying the interest on the loan while I was out studying.
Yes, it still applies.
Okay, not so bad, right? Well, I can tell you that I felt disappointed, discouraged, disillusioned. All the D's you could possibly find in the dictionary relating to this. I am sure by now you must be wondering why I was so disheartened by the news. Well, sadly, I had no one to assist me in covering the interest while I was studying. Unfortunately, my dad, who was the most likely one to support my efforts, was unemployed at the time. And other members of my family were not able to assist. So in my mind, there went my dream. There were no other options open to me. I considered defeat and continued with my life. By then, I was employed at DBS Radio, giving little thought to prospects of furthering my education after that major disappointment. After 9 years at DBS, I landed what we call a good job at Cable & Wireless Dominica, making a good salary. As you might be thinking by then, good job, good salary, I figured there's no need to pursue further studies. I became comfortable and complacent. Because of time, I will not get into details of when my rude awakening came. But all I will say to you is that it came. It came after more than over 20 years since my last attempt at this. But guess what, graduates? As we speak here today, I am so proud to share with you that I am a student of the University of the West Indies Open Campus, pursuing a degree in management studies, majoring in marketing. Yes, indeed, I am. As difficult as it was to re-socialize myself into the demands of school, I will say to you that this is one of the best decisions that I have made in my life. It is costly, it is hard, it is challenging. I came into this with a very demanding personal and work life. So I knew it was not going to be a walk in the park. But I know that adjustments and sacrifices that I make today will be worth it tomorrow. For me, the sky is the limit. And once God is willing, I will be going after the masters. And wherever else the newfound zeal for education takes me. I have definitely come to appreciate the importance and value of educational advancements. Where do you come in this story? Graduates, I'm sharing this story with you today because I want you to pay close attention to your theme. Fireworks begin today. each diploma a lighted match, and you a fuse. This diploma you are receiving today is the foundation on which you are going to build. A higher education has some principal benefits, including opportunities for a prosperous career and, very importantly, financial security. Higher education contributes to your overall quality of life, health, and having more opportunities present themselves to you. In fact, obtaining a higher education is extremely important to get ahead in life. Investing in your higher education is a huge commitment of money and time. Think of it as a down payment on your future. Investing in your education will help you achieve your career goals and succeed in life. There's a lot of hard work involved, but you are preparing yourself for a rewarding and challenging career that leads to financial independence. So what happens from today is dependent firstly on you. You need to have the drive, the passion, the desire to take the next great step and define what your future is going to look like. Your next move from today is to begin exploring the options and opportunities available to you to continue educating yourselves. There are many opportunities available, more so than over 20 years ago when I got roadblocks and didn't know where to turn. Today, tuition is free at the Dominica State College. If this is the best first step option available to you, start planning to take advantage of the programs offered by the Dominica State College from next semester. Imagine the world of opportunities available with online options today. I am certainly taking advantage of being able to work while pursuing my degree on home turf. My ask of you is to begin the conversation as you are driving home from this graduation ceremony this evening. Whether it be with your mom and dad, your aunt, your grandparents, state your case. Share your thoughts and ideas with your family. Invest time and effort into paving the path for your future. Like me, you may have challenges with financing your education like I did before, but there are many more avenues available today. Research, ask questions, inquire, ask about scholarships, government assistance. Something will come through. There will be stumbling blocks, there will be challenges, but keep that fire burning and keep on persevering. But whatever you do, do not, I repeat, do not give up. Fireworks begin today. Each diploma a lighted match, and you a fuse. Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, thank you for this opportunity to address you here today. Graduates in particular, God bless each and every one of you as you prepare for the next chapter in your lives. The future is bright and beautiful.